Side 1 of Record 12. The date, 7th March, 1949.
The wonderful engineer who had provided this autograph to make recordings, they had no idea what those recordings were of. They were just curious about what it might be. And because that data was preserved, we now today, I could listen for tens of seconds and say, oh my gosh, that is a humpbacked whale from 1949 singing more than a decade before any human knew what this sound really was.
The autograph disc was recorded by Hui scientists who were on a research cruise working with the Office of Naval Research to understand basic science about how sound travels underwater. They were hearing sounds they were not expecting. And they were curious. And so they kept this recorder running, and they even made time to make recordings where they weren't making any noise from their ships on purpose.
Oh, this is the cruise.
And we've had them in the data library and archive since they were originally made.
There was the USS O'Hare.
There's no evidence that they had any indication that they saw whales. They just knew that these were sounds. But later, scientists were able to make the connection directly between the sounds being created and the species that they were observing.
These recordings that Ashley has recovered not only allow us to follow the whale sounds, but they also tell us what the ocean's soundscape was like in the late 1940s. The ocean has changed drastically over the decades in terms of temperature, in terms of salinity, in terms of pH, and also in terms of sound. All of these factors are really important for marine life, and we need to be able to look at how they've changed over the decades in order to protect marine life for the future.